This tutorial is presented to you by Secret Tape Entertainment. If you find this tutorial helpful, feel free to subscribe. Now, the first punches I want to talk about, dodging and using head movement to avoid and open up counter opportunities, is the straight punches. To dodge straight punches, you want to dip your fighter's head off of the center line. When I say straight punches, I'm referring to the jab and the cross by the opponent fighter. You want to do this by flicking the right stick up or down. What this does is it moves your fighter's head off of the center line. So if you're going against an opponent who throws a lot of jabs or only straight punches exclusively, because you're staying in distance, what you want to do is dip your head off the center line a lot. This will open up opportunities for counter opportunities. The next strike I want to talk about avoiding using head movement is going to be the hooks. If your opponent is throwing a lot of hooks, you can either dodge these by leaning back by pushing the right stick away from your opponent or toward the back of your fighter, or you could duck under hooks by pushing the right stick forward toward your opponent. Suppose your opponent is throwing a lot of straights and hooks and he's mixing it up very well. One thing fighters tend to do is start combinations with straight punches and finish them with hooks. So what you could do is dip your head off the center line for the first strike and wait for the last strike to be a hook. And what you want to do is lean back and counter with a big hook of your own. And this will do a lot of damage and surely hurt the opponent. The next punch I want to talk about is the uppercut. If you want to dodge the uppercut using head movement, it's going to be done the same way you would to avoid straight punches. What you want to do is dip your head off the center line when uppercuts are being thrown. But be careful, you can't duck uppercuts. If you duck into one with your hands down, it will do way more damage than it normally would, resulting in possible KO on your part. Dodging front kicks is going to be avoided using head movement the same way you would for a straight punch or an uppercut. You're going to move your head off the center line because the strike is coming straight down the middle, and this will open you up for counter opportunities. Now, if the opponent is throwing roundhouse kicks to the head, what you're going to want to do is either try to lean back, which probably won't always work effectively depending on the range. The most effective way to do it is to duck under the head roundhouse kick. This will open you up for strike or straight opportunities to counter. Your hands do not have to be down for any of the head movement I have showed so far. You can have your guard up while moving your head in case you move the wrong direction and lean into a dangerous punch. You'll have your block there to protect you. But if you're blocking while doing head movement, it hinders your ability to successfully counter-strike. What you want to do is get a grasp and perhaps even an algorithm on the combinations your opponent is throwing. Is he coming in with a lot of straights, or is he using hooks and uppercuts? You need to decide which head movement is appropriate for the fighter you're going against and try to implement great counters off of it. So if you choose the wrong head movement for a particular punch the opponent is throwing, for example, if you dip or lean into a hook, trying to move your head off the center line and your opponent throws a hook, this punch will do more damage than it would have normally. Or if you duck into an uppercut, that punch will do a lot more damage. If you lean back on the straight punch, sometimes the longer range punches will still reach you, leaving you vulnerable to get punched in the face. This pretty much sums up what I wanted to show you guys on the head movement tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, leave a rate, and good luck to you against your future opponents.